Nollywood actors day library. um, some persons emailed us and they were like, "You guys are abnormal." Nollywood actors day library. Omo, it's rained since last night. So sun didn't come out today. It didn't sun today at all. So we could have started this live earlier, but we were hoping to see Mr. Sun, but unfortunately Sun couldn't make it out today due to the rainy weather. Marriage, a title, or a reward is an important topic. Hey, like I told you, some persons, they say, are you guys seriously? Like, are you guys for real? Yeah, we are very much for real. Just that this is actually an animalistic behavior right here. I'm sure they were around here and my presence scared them away. So let's proceed. Marriage, a title, a reward. Domo, this topic is a very important topic. I need you to stay here with us as we proceed on this topic of marriage. Omo, marriage is serious, so don't be in a hurry. Marriage is serious, so you know these guys. What is their job descriptions on this earth? What are they here for? Somebody should tell me. So our topic is very, very, very important. My marriage. Hey, let me tell you this thing now. Marriage is bigger. Marriage is bigger and more seriously than your career, than your company. Hey, these people don't know how seriously this thing is. My marriage is very serious. So see, let me tell you this thing now. That is why marriage, I don't think it's forceful, like it's a do or die something kind of thing. You would have to decide. You would have to decide, say, like this. You hit your chest, say, I think it's time. I take this decision and marry. Before you marry, you have to seriously decide, though. Don't say, I've come of age. My mates are married. When you go to meeting, you get this kind of meeting they often do if you're from the southeast, or if you're from maybe Africa generally. All these age group meeting, all these do I say brotherly or kind of the same tribal meeting, kind of meeting, all those kind of meetings, So when you go to those meetings, they will say, this one, share cola, you never marry. This one, now you're supposed to share, you never marry. Don't listen to, don't listen to anybody. So marriage is a very, very serious business. Huh? So marriage is actually bigger than company. See, for instance, now, as a company manager, if your employees misbehave, you fire them and you just replace. You understand? For instance, now, maybe your security guard is not functioning well, you have to replace that security guard, or a driver, or people working, even your MDs, anybody can be replaced. But how you want to take replace that you're picking with the misbehave? That your stubborn pikin, we know they hear word, how you want to take replace am? That your stubborn spouse, we know they agree on your own. Omo, see, we like we do what we call remote job. We can work from anywhere. Like right now I'm in a different total location. Like we can work from everywhere. As long as there is network, there is power supply, we can work from any part of this world. So, and somebody like me, I go to communities, like I get into communities. I don't just go and hang around, maybe lodge or do all this kind of, I get into the villages, I get into the areas, I mingle with the people. So now, you that is in the city, you probably you leave your house, you go to work, you come back to your house, or you go to the cinema, or you go to the mall. You know, your activity is not even much. For instance, now, like, if you look around, you can't even sight any building. Like, I've been walking inside the bush, like, you can't actually leave your street now and walk too much, you know. So, like, we meet these people, we interact with these people, we see what is going on, you understand? Like, last year, Xmas, my relatives, I had 4 relatives who had family issues, misunderstanding. One of them, the wife was kind of complaining repeatedly that the husband sees her as this thing where women they do. Anytime the man wants to, he will just come, you know. That is her own problem. And one of the women, the other one was also saying that the husband doesn't assist her in anything at all. What the man just do, he just bring money. So the other day, she decided to allow the money work. You know, just keep the money on the table. Why money does everything. See, if you are married, you want to get married, you will have to be very, very more than willing to compromise. You know, sometimes these people when they teach you about marriage, they don't explain well. I swear, people when they teach marriage, they know they explain well. Marriage is very seriously to the point that, hey, sometimes, you see this your joy, like there is this kind of joy. Like me now, I've decided to walk out. Like I can be outside now till tomorrow, you know, understand? But let's assume I'm married now, I won't be able to be outside till tomorrow. So you would have to, like, so many things, like you don't like disturbance, you don't like this thing, you don't like that one, you don't like that one, don't get married though. Don't get married. You don't like many things, don't get married though. If you don't like many things, don't get married. You understand? Like it's not going to be a kind of a do or die affair, do or die kind of thing. Like, okay, you don't check as I don't give you updates. You just feel so okay. You know what make your papa and them continue. It's okay. Oh my, this marriage of a thing. I don't think it's something I can do. I'm not sure say anybody go crucify you. You understand? Because see, you need to understand that you must be very well committed, bro. Sis, you see. Now listen. You come back from work. You have another work at home. Like you have a bigger work at home. Like always have it at the back of your mind that your job, that official job you're doing right now, shouldn't be placed above your family. That means you, as in your family, must always be first. Like when you return back from work, you need to revisit, you need to check, you need to cross-check, you need to understand. See, children, you would have to teach them, like our roots culturally. Our parents, they don't really have that patience to be going through that process of putting you through, like telling you in details. He say, see as they do am. They don't go tell you. They go wipe you. So that is part of the frustrations in marriage. That is why they end up wiping you. So like, hey, this is not to scare you not to get married. What I'm trying to say is, what we are trying to say is, we need you to understand that marriage is about commitment. It is bigger than your company. It is bigger than your career. It is something you must decide. And so more. See now, I don't care what happens. I just want to dedicate this level of time, this level of seriousness. Like I just want to groom a younger generation. I just want to like become a leader. I just want to become a very understandable teacher. I just want to like be more patient. You understand? Because almost marriage, your patient level need to go high. If your man, if your patient level no dey high, you no go feel married. You understand? Like you need to. Huh? You see why I like all these rural areas now? See why I like rural areas? You wey dey for city now, nah, if you chop cashew, can you cashewize? Can you cashewize? So back to the topic we are saying about marriage. The cashew is in abundance. Huh? It's in abundance. So don't be kind of sweet tongue because your guys, your friends, everybody is kind of getting married or whatever. It's also important that you get married because marriage is a very joyful thing to do. Like it gives you this kind of fulfillment. Like you get this kind of fulfillment when you watch, at least as in your offspring, your children, or the people around you whom you are managing, which includes your spouse, whether you know as a guy, your babe, your woman, then you as a woman, your man, and all those people around, probably house help, all those people that makes up a home. You become a manager. It helps you to get a better understanding of what management is all about. Okay, and it also puts you in this kind of matured state of mind, so that you can be able to be more creative with your reasoning. Because say any mistake you make, now your head you go knock. Any mistake you make in marriage, now for your head. So this is not the time when you don't go do anyhow. Maybe your mom would come for you, or your dad, or maybe your siblings. Once you're married like this, everybody will just they go just leave you. So you need to understand that you just have to, okay, now I want to like, I think I'm good, right? I'm good. Let's do this, and I'm sure 100. Oh, small thing now, you don't run. Don't be small thing now, you don't run. You say it's better have my life. You don't think I'm well. You think say na pick and drop, huh? So you need to like be sure. So it's a very huge it's a very huge thing, no, marriage, and it's a very really big achievement. Like in terms of, as in practically, like what you have achieved so far in your marriage is also rated as, even in fact, the biggest achievement anybody can have is actually, sitting back and watching what you have managed over the years, or what you have raised. All those things gives the deep down fulfillment, and that is why marriage is still the number one, organization, still the most important. And see, why I'm saying this thing, a lot of younger, especially our younger generation now, some of them are just kind of thinking that marriage, and how to go answer one odogu baby, odogu baby. When you carry this mentality of odogu baby go into marriage, now when those When those real, as in when you jam the marriage, the real marriage, you go run. You go to one man, you go say, this and only Odogu baby. So it's not only Odogu wife. It's about, making up your mind. Say, okay now, it's not about me right now. It's about raising the next generations. And I have to sit my bum down and coach and lecture up the next generation. I leave this very info with you, with my cashew. I needed to go back and finish up with that cashew. It is not going to leave that cashew there, please. That cashew is plenteous. So I'm going right back. So I needed to go run along with this info that I just dropped with you. Letting you know that marriage is so great, so big, so bogus that you should never approach marriage with littleness or boy so or man you be careful. Just be careful.